Hi everybody. This is Miriam from Keto My Way. I made it through the month of August at my daughter's house. I'm sorry I didn't check in with you to let you know what was going on, but God, things were crazy. I had taken care of my granddaughter when she was born, and so this time I said, okay, I've done it. I know how to take care of a baby. Way different when there's also a toddler in the house. And just, what can I tell you? I did manage to stay keto. I did fit into the dress for the wedding. I didn't have to go into a larger size. I keep on moving my head because I have this reflection for some reason with the lighting. I'm sorry, I can't fix it. No, even that doesn't fix it. Anyway, I had hoped to check in while I was there just to give you a little insight into what I was doing, but instead let me just tell you about it. It went very well. I had my fatty coffee. I didn't even have coffee in the morning. There was no time. I had to get my granddaughter to daycare, time the feeding of my grandson so that he would be well fed but not quite asleep yet, and then get him in the car, and then he'd fall asleep on the way to daycare, and all of this crazy timing. Sometimes I didn't get my morning coffee until around 1 in the afternoon. But mostly how it went was I had my coffee. If I was lucky, I had 2 coffees, and my fatty coffee is 2 tablespoons of heavy cream, a tablespoon of MCT oil, and some sucralose. And I used my daughter's Keurig machine, and I used a salted caramel capsule, and the combination was just really delicious. I really didn't eat during the day. If I ate it all during the day, I would have some salad. You've all seen my deconstructed salad. She has the same supermarket there as I do, so I would pick up the Greek salad. One day I made bacon. The dog enjoyed most of it. I had a couple of slices, and I'll tell you, being on the go like that, instead of being hungry because I was on the go, I sort of lost my appetite because I was on the go. And then every night, I prepared something for grilling. When I watched my granddaughter and I was doing paleo, I got involved with a lot of recipes, but it was just one kid and I could get involved with recipes every day. This time around, I planned a big salad and usually another vegetable on the side, and then something for grilling. Usually it was chicken. I didn't eat chicken that often. I had bought sliders for myself, and because I preferred the meat. I mean, I like chicken, but they have boneless, skinless breasts, and he knows how to make them. And a couple of times I gave him thighs, and he just didn't know what to do with them. They have to be grilled very differently. Anyway, so I would have sliders and the salad, and then for them I would make either a rice dish or a potato or something, and it was very delicious. And I would make a huge salad, so the next day for my lunch for my daughter, she would take the salad and whatever leftover chicken, and then we would just start the day over again. I did very well at the wedding. I didn't have the desserts. I didn't miss them. When I got there, I found one of the people from the kitchen, and I said, listen, I'm at table 2, and I ordered the sirloin steak, and I would like it without any sauce unless it's au jus. And I would like salad with no dressing. Please don't put any starch, but you can put extra grilled vegetables. And I just spoke to them in private and said, this is my table. And the dinner came, and it was perfect. There wasn't a thing that I had to take off the dish. It was just delicious. And we had also eaten out the night before, and I had ordered prime rib with grilled asparagus, I think, and it was perfect. And we had rented a house, and so in the morning I made my own coffee. I had come with my cream and my MCT oil, and it just worked out really well. When I got back to my daughter's on Monday, I found that it was a little hard to get back into things because as much as keto is a way of eating or a way of life or something, I still had the mindset I have to fit into this dress for the wedding. And so, of course, as we all know, when we do something like that, as soon as the event is over, it's like, phew, now I can eat. So I didn't feel it as intensely if I had really been dieting, and I hadn't been. But there was, you packed the goldfish for my granddaughter, and maybe I took 1 or 2 pieces, and I mean, it was nothing major, but I had sort of lost my commitment. I didn't lose my way, but I lost my commitment because I didn't have that, oh my God, I got to fit into the dress feeling. But I was okay. One day, my ketones were low. I test every night. I did it while I was there. I probably will get into testing every night, and I'll tell you about that maybe in the next video. But there was one night I was a little bit low, and that's okay, and then I bounced back. What I did there that I don't normally do is I had kept macadamia nuts up in my room because I said, well, if I'm feeling that angst about I was good all day and I'm still a little hungry and I don't want to go to the kitchen and I have to eat something or whatever. So I had the macadamia nuts, and so I got a little bit into snacking in the evening, and today is my first full day home alone, and it's so it's nice, and I won't be snacking. So I sort of have to get back into the swing of things, but I'm getting back into the swing of things a little bit differently. But first, let me tell you, I lost about 4 pounds. I'm saying about 4 pounds because after the wedding, actually, I had hit a new low. And then I went up about 1 pound. I think the net loss was about 4 pounds. It was like 4.2, 3.9, something like that. I didn't write it down, so I don't have a memory of it right now. So now it's September. I met the goal, and I'm just really pleased with the way things went. And now September, for me, is a month of new beginnings. It always is. I love September. It's my birthday. It's going to be my birthday, September 21st. So I have 3 weeks, in 3 weeks left at this age. I applied for Medicare this year. I can't stand it. When did I get this old? But that's another video. But I love it. It's when the kids went back to school and the weather got cool, and it's just, and my coach says it's really the time to harvest. And so now I did the tracking at the beginning. I did the intuitive eating at my daughter's. I learned a lot about myself. My coach and it's more like I'm having a session on the psychiatrist's couch more than talking about keto. But I mean, we do talk about keto, but we're getting to the bottom of a lot of things, like why do I keep tripping over myself, and I'm gonna talk about that in a lot of videos. I'm really gonna get into it this month because as I learn more about myself and unfold things for me, the keto is becoming easier because I'm learning why, not that I fight keto specifically, but that I fight rules and regulation and structure, and we're sort of getting to the bottom of that and working on that. And my favorite thing to say is I don't take orders from anybody, not even me. So it's hard when I want to do it and then I don't do it because I'm telling myself to do it. So we're sort of working on that a little bit. Going with the coaching was the best thing I did ever. I mean, it's fantastic. And for those of you who are interested, I found my coach on ketoevangelist.com. I think there's probably a link to the coaching. My coach's name is Lisa Carroll. There's about 10 coaches, and each one gives a bio, so you can look, you can see if somebody resonates with you. And Lisa and I are going to be working on a few things together that are very, very exciting. But I don't want to go over 10 minutes because I'm doing this on my camera on the iPad, and I don't know that the video length is is too long, so I don't want to be cut off. So this was just a hello. I hope you enjoyed your August. I enjoyed mine. It was very successful on many, many levels. I'm still here. I don't want you to think because I didn't show up for a month that I fell off the wagon. That wasn't it. I was just too busy. So anyway, keto on. I will be in touch, I hope, daily or several times a week at least. I have a lot to share with you. So thank you very much, and bye-bye.